my name is Jasmine Zakvea, and I'm the athletic trainer for Seattle United. We are interviewing some awesome ladies today to celebrate Women's History Month. We have two of our coaches and also two of our players that I will be asking a couple questions about Women's History Month and who has inspired them. So let's go check it out.
Hi, my name is August. I'm on the 0203 ECNL team.
Hi, I'm Thea. I'm on the 08 ECNL team.
We're focusing here on Women's History Month, and we really want to highlight the women that we truly are inspired by, but then also just interview some awesome girls and see how they are now. So, when did you first learn about Women's History Month?
I learned about Women's History Month a few years ago in school, and I think it means to celebrate and honor the women in our history and also the women in our society today.
Who now in the world inspires you?
My current inspiration is Naomi Osaka. She's the #1 tennis player in the world right now. As a Black and Japanese female athlete, it is amazing to see her play at the highest level and be the top player at her sport and to beat Serena Williams. It's also really inspirational to see that she has used her platform that she has built for herself to speak out about racial injustices in the world and also to give back to the community in Haiti and create opportunities for children.
We have two awesome coaches here that we're interviewing for Women's History Month. Let's start and introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Julia Sakipio, and I'm the coach of the girls 10 Tango team and the girls 0203 Copa group.
I'm Catherine Reynolds Hopp, and I just recently started coaching here, and I'm helping out with the girls ECNL 08 team.
When did you first learn about Women's History Month?
So I hadn't heard much about Women's History Month until more recently, just how it takes off from social media and people's posts about the different events that are going on. But International Women's Day I've heard a lot about in the past, and there's a lot. I've kind of learned a lot more about like different influential women who have kind of paved the way for us and future generations. It is definitely something that's very important to me, and I think it's good to learn about the different women who are kind of like setting up our future generation. But I think it's really important that we continue to educate the future about what's come before them and continue to make big strides for future leaders.
Kind of think of two things or two ways that women in the past have influenced your life today and how they kind of make things, I guess you could say, easier for you today.
When I think of women that have influenced me or inspired me in my life, as a former professional soccer player, I automatically think of the women's U.S. team in 1999. I think I was about 12 years old when they were playing in the World Cup here in the United States, and I think that was kind of the first time I really noticed or realized that being a professional soccer player was an option, and I'm just really thankful for women like that and other women that are kind of the first in their career to kind of pave the way for future generations and like inspire younger girls and make them realize that they can follow their dreams. And so I think that's probably one thing that I'm thankful for. And then I think also when I think of other women in my life that I've been inspired by, I think about a lot of my teammates. And most recently, I think of my teammate, Christine Sinclair, who is our captain for the Portland Thorns. And, she's someone that's scored more international goals than any man or woman in this world. And she's the most humble, hardworking, dedicated player and teammate there is, and I just think there's a lot to learn from that no matter what field you're in, whether it's sports or something else. There's always room for improvement, and you should never settle to be the best, and I think you should never settle for where you're at, and there's always room to grow. And I think, that's something else that I've kind of learned from women I've been surrounded by.
Good is never good enough. You just have to continue to push yourself, and you don't know kind of where you'll get to, but if you push yourself hard, you can definitely, like, the sky is the limit.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing that.